Hey, Monday everybody, Coach Tabor here at Afterburn Performance. Today we're going to continue our foam rolling series looking at the quads. So the quad group is the group in the front of your thigh, and it's a great spot for getting a lot of knots or those tender spots on your thigh. So it's a great thing that if you want to add it, I would definitely put it as part of your regular routine when you come in the gym. Make sure you're rolling that out to try to help with keeping your range and keeping the soreness to a minimum. So we're going to show you how to do that, and then we'll get to the next spot. So to do the quad group for foam rolling, we want to get ourselves set up so that we have one leg on the floor. So I'm going to put my leg closest to the camera out here. The other leg, the thigh part, is going to be on top of the actual roller itself, and then we get ourselves the rest of it into a plank position. So if I get myself set up there, I'm going to roll back and forth across that quad muscle. And when I do that, I want to make sure I'm going to stop on any tender points as they come up. So get myself set up here, back and forth. I'm trying to maintain a neutral spine, getting it nice and tight. Go back and forth. If I find a spot that's a little more tender, then I'm going to stop. Once I'm on that spot, I want to try to do that tack and floss technique we've already talked about, where we want to try to bend the leg and then straighten. Bend the leg and straighten. Back and forth to try to get that spot that's tender, try to work back and forth like we've talked about before. Once we get up to that position, again, 3 times or so is great. Then we're going to try to do like a windshield wiper and internally and externally rotate at the hip. So we're going to go out and in, out and in. Again, this might be uncomfortable, but shouldn't be excruciatingly painful, right? And then you can relax, roll again, find another spot, and so on and so on. 30 seconds usually is a great way to kind of go with this one. Or 3 times in each of those tender spots. So that was foam rolling for the quads, everybody. One I definitely recommend you put into your regular routine for foam rolling, things like that, to try to work on that lower body care. If you have any of those tender spots, again, make sure you sit on them, get our leg going up and down, right? Flexing at the knee. And then once we find those spots again, flex through 3 times. You want to try to internally and externally rotate back and forth to try to really get that tender spot to kind of settle down and let you be able to not have those as you move along. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you next week for the next part of our series. Hi everyone, Coach Tabor here. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to stay up to date with what's going on at Afterburn Performance, please take some time, go like our Facebook page and follow us on Instagram. If you want to see more weekly content from myself here, Coach Tabor, then subscribe to our YouTube page, and I'll be putting out videos weekly. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great week.